Hi folks, Coach Jeff here. Wanted to talk to you today about quality paddles for under $50 for beginners and for casual players. 10 years ago, there weren't many out there, but today you can get some quality paddles for under $50. Two of the big names, Joola and Selkirk, have come out with under $50 paddles. They're $49.95, so they're just slightly under $50. But what are you getting for that, and why is it not good for beginner or casual players? Selkirk and Joola are both fiberglass. They have fiberglass faces. Fiberglass faces are like using a 2x4. There's just very little give in them. I started playing 6.5 years ago. When I first started playing, fiberglass was on the way out, graphite was on the way in. So fiberglass technology is 8 to 10-year-old technology. It's very hard, it's very stiff, and you just can't get a good feel with it when you're trying to hit. We're trying to teach our players dinks and drops and control and placement. And none of those two paddles are good for that because they're thin and because they're fiberglass. The Selkirk paddle is a 13mm paddle and the Joola paddle is a 10mm paddle. So they're getting thinner and they're getting thinner. What does thinner mean? It means not as much touch. It's fine if you're going to hit all slams, but we don't do that in pickleball. When we're teaching beginners, when we're talking about casual players, we're looking at placement. We're looking at touch. We're looking at direction. We're looking at how can we control the ball. And that isn't good with fiberglass paddles and thin paddles. What is out there for under $50 that is great for casual and beginner players? It's still the Friday Original paddles. The Friday Original paddles are on sale. They're $99 right now, but if you use our link in the bottom, it takes $10 off that. You're actually getting two paddles for $89. And they're quality paddles. What makes them better than the big name brand Selkirk and Joola? They're 16mm paddles. They're thicker paddles. The thicker the paddle, the more padding it has inside, the more you can feel the ball, and the more you can get touch and you can get pace on the ball. Thicker paddles give you more technology inside. You have a polypropylene honeycomb core, you have a carbon face, and you have some sprayed on grit. So you're gonna get spin and you're gonna get touch. And they're under $50. They are better paddles for you if you're a beginner or a casual player. You're gonna get more control, and that's the name of the game. It isn't how hard you hit it, it is where you hit it. Placement over power all the time. So really give the Friday Originals a look. They're gonna be better for you. And I hope that you'll use our code in the bottom if you're gonna get them. And you do want to as a beginner or a casual player. Here's why. You're gonna take that paddle to your neighborhood court. People are gonna see the cute design on it. They're gonna say, what is that? And you're gonna say, it's a Friday paddle. I've got an extra one, would you like to try that? Or maybe you have a boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife or good friend and you're starting out playing pickleball. You're gonna want two anyhow. They have a 99-day return policy. It's qualified. It has to be returned in pretty much newer condition. But you could play with it a couple times and realize it isn't for you, send it back in and you can get your money back. So there's just all kinds of great things. They're also rated at 4.86. How many things do you have in your possession of kitchen appliances or anything that's rated at 4.86? Friday Originals are. So there's a reason for that. People aren't sending them back. People are playing with them. I have several that I use with my beginners. They're 4 and 5 years old. They're still great paddles. They still hit well. All right, now you've got the Friday Original. You've played with it for a while. You're hitting nice shots with it. You're hitting good control with it. You're hitting good direction with it. And you say, man, I thought I was only gonna play once a week or just every couple times a month. But now I'm playing like 4 or 5 times a week and I wanna get something that's really serious. So if you wanna get something really serious, we wanna go to the next level. We wanna stick with Friday. Friday has two paddles above that I would suggest for you. And they're very reasonable. They're priced less than the major competitors of Joola and Selkirk. One is the Friday Fever, which I still think for the money, it's probably the best paddle on the market. It's anywhere from $89 to $99 if they're running a sale. and it's a Gen 3 paddle. What does that mean? It's adding another layer of foam around here. It expands the sweet spot and gives you extra dwell time. It gives you extra snap when you're hitting that ball. So it's going to give you a little better pace. This is the Aura Pro. This is $169 less $10, so it'd be $159. This is a Gen 4 paddle. This is a paddle that has, it's an all foam paddle, so it will never break down. So there's two better ones for you later on, not to begin with, but later on you have some place to graduate to that is also very low cost. So keep that in mind. If you're playing more and you say, I want to get more serious about the game, let's get that Friday fever, let's get that Aura Pro.